dead across the room. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you but it's too soon. I wanna meet you but I can't speak. Or dead across the room, but I am trying. Stuck beneath the spinning glow of a familiar hue. Struck by your impression like all of those next to you, but I will try to stand and make it down the hall, but in the sound, I'm barely here at all. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak. Or dead across the room. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak. Or dead across the room, but I am trying so hard to meet you where you are. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak. Or dead across the room. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak. Or dead across the room, but I am trying so hard. I met you in the yellow light of a sign that bore your name. You said it was a coincidence, but one you can't explain. Said I'm not going to read more other than I should, but when you smiled, I knew I always would. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak. Or dead across the room. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak. Or dead across the room, but I am trying. Stuck beneath the spinning glow of a familiar hue. Struck by your impression like all of those next to you, but I will try to stand and make it down the hall, but in the sound.
Thank you. I was just saying that my voice is kind of like scratchy a little bit today because we have a lot of smoke from like wind from like wildfires around. That's just making all of the air really bad in my area right now. So that, and I can't. My nose is so stuffed up, dude. Whew. Husky started. God, I hope not. Hi, Kuro. However, I do want to do something really quick. I'm just trying to decide on what like tab I want to do in it. So I need to do something in the Discord. I need to do something in the Discord, but I have to decide where I want to do it. If I want to do it in general or if I want to do it in schedules and updates. I kind of want to do it in updates because it's surrounding my birthday stream. I have decided what genre. I missed Mario Night. Oh shit. I I've decided what genre of game I want to play for my birthday. It's a matter of which one do I want to play. And so I'm going to give no context of what like game I'm looking at. I don't know, maybe I could, but like the problem is that it's a matter of like subject matter rather than the actual game itself, because they're all going to be awful is the thing. Like you know how Grey's Anatomy is like sappy and like way too dramatic and all over the place. Think it's like it's gonna be Sonic. No, it's not Sonic, but uh it has storylines like that, like bad daytime TV, but it's just a matter of what profession I want to do, and I'm going to put it to a poll in the Discord. The problem is I just don't know where to put the poll. I don't know if I want to put it in general or if I want to put it in schedules and updates. I'm thinking updates because it is surrounding a stream. Just have to remember how to actually do a poll. Is this? Okay. It should be the I think hold on. We're going to do this I'm going to put up the poll really fast just cuz I want to see what the results are as we go through. If it's not in general, I'll forget to look. Well, I'm going to like tag at everybody on it. So you'll still get the notification, don't worry. I hope. I don't know, maybe. I forgot to tag everyone in the I feel so bad when I tag everybody. Also, big update with the Discord, actually. It's now officially a community server. It's no longer a private server. I was able to upgrade it into a community server, so it's got like channels and roles, it's got like a server guide, it's got like a nice welcome, and I can plan events and everything with it. It's like we're a full-blown server now. We're a actual server now. Because it used to be just like a private server where it was like intended to be like with friends and stuff, but it was like I didn't know how to make it into a community server, but I finally got like a notification from Discord saying, hey, you can make this into a community server if you want. And I'm like, oh, that's great. So it's got like a welcoming committee now and stuff. I don't know, just nothing super exciting, but still fun. I've also planned when my birthday stream is going to be. I'm trying to figure out how to phrase the question, because it's like, I kind of want to put it as like, please choose a profession you think would make the worst daytime TV. But at the same time, like, that feels like such a strange question. So I'm like, so maybe I should just do, please choose a profession that interests you. Tax collectors. That would, okay. See, but a tax collector show could go one of two ways. It could be like, um, like Loan Sharks, where it's like tax with like quotation marks around it. Or it would be like actual tax collectors. Not what I wanted. I don't remember how to do a Mafia show. I mean, there's like lots of them. Ugh, I'll do this later. I'll figure this out later. Because like, I don't know how to do this. I thought I did, but it's not working. Have to do this later. I watch those repo shows. They're really fake. I used to watch Dog the Bounty Hunter with my dad on Sundays. You want to talk you want to talk like bad daytime TV. It's not even daytime TV because they would always play it at like first thing in the morning on Sundays. It was like it started at like 6 a.m. on Sundays and like ran until like noon. So it was like 6 hours of Dog the Bounty Hunter. It was awful. It was awful, but it was so worth it because it was just it's like I don't know how to describe it because I watched it with my dad, right? So it was like family time. It was Sunday family time. October 18th, Wright and Co. law offices. Day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, what do you think WP or do you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and the producer? Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's go to the studio. I don't think I can. Oh, I can. What do you think we should do? Oh, Huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on the director and the producer. Right. There's no point hanging out here. That's what I've been saying! Let's go to the studio pronto! Hi, Abstract! We're discussing what we're doing for my birthday stream. I'm trying to set up a poll in the Discord and I'm being stupid and just don't know how. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. He started a wildfire. No, he didn't. There's not enough information. Okay, so we need to go to the studio. God. October 18th, 2:16 p.m., Global Studios, main gate. When's here? Now they have this old bag in custody. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station, look! She left her donuts. What? I'm gonna eat them. Not the employee area, because we're trying to go to the other studio, weren't we? October 18th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. Right. Probably up to his neck in paperwork after the day's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down the path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. The director and the rest of them are there today. It's our chance, Nick. Let's go check it out. Outside Studio 2. Probably would have eaten those donuts by now. I don't have a snack with me today, but I do have a drink. I have like a Crystal Light. Like a Crystal Light drink today. Can't figure out where the side of my cup is like wet. I know I like just washed this cup, so that I think that's it, but like October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. Studio 2? Thought so. It doesn't really look much like a studio, does it? That it does not. Hey, there's a trailer over there. Pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. Sure this is a studio? Look around. These look like materials for making a movie set. We've been sitting here for quite some time. Might as well be a junkyard. Some flowers here. So pretty! Taking good care of these. Too close. That fence looks dangerous. Oh, but one of the fence prongs is broken. One of the fence is prong. Right here. It's bent. Somebody's been eating here. It looks like 2 people ate here. Left on the plate. So they ate T-bone steaks too. What is it with the steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak. But it does seem out of place. But I don't know, it's just odd. Incinerator. Apparently they just already covered in soot. Not clean it much. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Like it'd run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? Big 2 painted here. Probably because this is Studio 2. Probably, though it doesn't look like a studio. That's it other than the cabin? On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think it's part of some temporary film set. Nick, let's go inside. It's okay. Well, it's locked. Aw, shucks. Okay, so I can't do anything here. Right? Because, oh, wait. In the trial, they said that Studio 2 is down this path. The monkey head is in the way, but we should be able to get to it without a problem. Monkey head's really heavy. Well, it did knock that tree over when it fell. Both of these. Monkey head and the tree fell the day of the murder, didn't they? Yeah, well, that's what Detective Gumshoe said. Studio mascot. Apparently it's a monkey of some kind. I've never seen a monkey with a nose like that before. They put its head back on. We should ask that assistant? Not sure we really want her fixing anything. And you probably need a crane to move that thing. No. Okay, so... Hi, Oni! Is the assistant in here? Because we were looking for her, right? We're looking for her, and then we wanted to check out Studio 2. October 18th, Studio 1. I don't really want to be... murder scene. I want to go someplace else, Nick. Well, the assistant is not in here like I thought. Hey, look! It's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards that they clap to start the filming. And look, a megaphone! A real life megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! Girl is more troubled than I thought. That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. Huh. What? Where's all your enthusiasm for all things in... Well, lighting is fine, but I want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai. She's being serious. I don't remember any of these other things. Look, a ladder! It's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on how narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right? Oh. Okay, so this is not answering any of my questions here. I can't move outside this area. Yeah, with this, we saw this last time. No food. Yeah, we saw this last time. Okay, so there's nothing in here that's useful. Everything else is going to be stuff we've already seen. We can't go anywhere in here. The door's locked. Unless maybe I need to go back to the guard station because there's nothing here. Maybe he can tell me something about it. Thank you, Zero. I have raspberry or strawberry? I have strawberry like lemonade crystal light today. Hi, ooh, fancy. I just wanted something other than water today. So I got the little water thing. I don't know, I mean, it's technically water, but it's like a drink mix, so thus it's not really water anymore. Like a juice. But it doesn't have any sugar or calories or anything, so... Okay. Well, actually, no, that's not true. It says it has 5 calories. Oh, darn. October 18th, Detention Center Visitors Room. Oh, Mr. Wright. Thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky. To tell the truth. Sweet enough already. I'm gonna have to... Okay, so I have officially contacted my artist. My new I have paid for the new model and everything. I sent in all of my references. I've already paid. I've paid for it. I sent in my references, and I got everything set up. My model is expected sometime in late September. I'm gonna call it early October just in case there's like revisions that need to be done. There shouldn't be, honestly, because I've never had an instance where I've had to have something changed on a model. Then again, I've only had one model, so kind of not a fair sentence. But yeah, my new model should be sometime around October, so I guess it'll be like it's a late birthday thing, I guess. I hope it's the 21st of September. That would be so funny. That would be really funny. Actually, wait. Hold on. My planner. I went to the store. I had to get my school supplies, right? I had to get my school supplies. I am taking 4 classes this semester. I'm taking pre-calculus, and I have cultural anthropology, as well as 2 online database classes. Oh, I only have 1 class on the 21st. Oh, wait, no, that's August. Hold on. We're looking at August. I want to see if I'm, like, free on the 21st. Hey, guess what? I am, in fact, free on September 21st. I don't think that I'll do a fun stream on September 21st. But, I don't know if my model will be ready. I'm gonna do I paid a slight bit extra. I was willing to pay a slight bit extra out of my own pocket for something. I'm gonna get a special toggle. I'm gonna get a special toggle for my head. I'm gonna have a hat. I have a big, floppy beach hat. It was like 15 $15 for the hat toggle, and I'm like, yes, I'm willing to pay $15 to have my floppy beach hat. Bald redeem. No. Oh, however, now that everybody's here, I'm gonna pose this here I'm gonna pose a poll here really quick. I'm gonna rerun this poll later in the Discord when I figure out how to do a poll again. But I have figured out what I want to do for my birthday stream. However, I need a little bit of help. I know what I want to do for the kind of game. But I need some help for subject. So, while answering this question, I want you guys to imagine a daytime TV show. Something like Grey's Anatomy or like NCIS. Like, you know, those daytime drama shows, or like I don't know, Fire Rescue or something. Whatever they do. And I want you guys to pick based on which one you think would have, like, I don't know if like the worst one, based on which one, like, I guess interests you the most. Because, like, I can guarantee literally all of these are going to be awful. I can guarantee you that all of these will be awful. When it comes to story, they're gonna be like the cringiest things you will ever see, and that's the fun of it. I can't put in any more responses other than this. We will run a second one with the other ones, and then we'll stick the top results together into their own poll. So we're gonna run 3. Pick whichever ones interest you, and the highest scoring one will move on to round 2. Okay, let's not. So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. Can't rely on getting lucky again, girl. The fanboy. Do fanboys sneak into the studio often? No, not that I heard of. That security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say that they were often hanging around? The kids really, really like the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Can you be a psychic detective? No, so this is like a regular detective. Like, think like NCIS. Was the director present during the morning run-through? Yeah, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? Psych is a very good show, I will admit, but unfortunately, like, I genuinely really like Psych as a show. It's like one of the very few like procedural cop shows that I actually do like. There's only 2 I can say that I like that I can particularly say. Psych is what is like my top show, and then Bones is directly underneath it. And then I don't particularly care for anything other than those 2. Everything else is just like, I guess, the same. I mean, Bones is not getting like a pass here. Bones is also kind of the same, but it's one of my mom's favorites, so we watch it together. Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet, and that has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's gonna lose big. Let's see. What side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. Okay, so that's all he can tell us. That's not helpful though, because he just because he's just like, well, I wasn't supposed to tell people that they were there, and that's like fine, but well, I mean, it's not fine, but like it's been turned off for today. Map of the studio. I don't know what to do. Bay Area? Oh! Uh-oh. Flight attendant and doctor and detective are leading. Restaurant owner is slowly creeping up. Nobody is interested in bridal salon. Honestly, I find that really funny that those three are somehow leading. Okay, October 18th, Global Studios, employee area. Remember, the top results from this one are gonna get moved into a like round 2. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey. Hi, WP's lawyer, right? I heard about the trial. Good job, guys. Oh, don't mention it. Is it true that they caught the security lady? Oh, why is he fucking doing that? Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up the drain. You mean that one? The one behind the cardboard? Wow, what a mess. I know. Okay, everything. Detective 1. A picture of that. And we'll run a secondary poll. 0 has contributed 100. 0 is the one basically voting for 2 of them. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant I am, right? Yeah, but you do work on props and backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh. Oh! Well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right, I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right. See you later then. Good luck with your investigation. Okay, hold on. Let me start up the second poll. So remember, we're doing like 2 regular rounds and then a 3rd final round. So, second round is... I'm gonna do one more poll. And this one is gonna be this. If I can spell it right. Close enough. Okay. So this is round 2. Final round, round 3 is gonna have all of the other ones in it. Go! Be free! It's gonna... The top results from all of the... From the polls will end up in the last one. So, the fanboy they were talking about at the trial today, he came in through the vent? So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey, Nick. If the drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you? What, do you want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick, we can? Whoa, is she serious? Sure. I mean, I guess some things are meant to be broken. Oh, you know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes. There. Should make the kids happy. Drain grate is off. And I know who did it. Now the kids will be able to come in again. Does it make you feel great doing a good deed like that? Nice to live free. So that's not helpful though, because this is gonna be the rest of stuff we've already seen. The door to the dressing room's not locked. Use card key. We've already been in there. Oh, she said she was going to the guard station, right? Do we still need to talk to her? Yeah. Oh, hello. I see your game, fellow voters. You look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? Thought my camo vest might trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. Rector. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and the producer were here at the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. Studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director? Or the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. Producer, huh? Studios. So, how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. Haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones on left over on them are in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them. I do see them in a particular bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. Okay. Okay, so then... What if I go back to the area? Oh, nothing. I was like, if I've left long enough, maybe he came in? He did not. Dressing room? There's nothing in here, right? Ah! We even say that. Oh, fashion designer and straight up mom are off to the races. Fashion designer it is. At the last second, fashion designer has pulled through. Okay. Let me look at this and we'll do round 3. Ah! Okay. Let me look at the scores because I know we had a bunch of matching ones from the last round. Not slick enough, Amaro. Okay. So final poll. Last chance. Fashion designer is first. That fashion designer is first. Mom is in second place. But mommy, just because I think it's funny. Detective pulling up third. Doctor. Restaurant owner and flight attendant have the same amount, but I can only have one in there, so I'm gonna make the executive decision, and we're gonna go with flight attendant. All right. Last one. Go for it. Oh, ew. Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Oh, God. Do I have... I don't even know how to do that kind of a voice. I know what he's saying, which makes me sad. Whatever, lamers. How can you not know the great Salmonella? Oh, that's funny. His name is Salmonella. He's a bug. Not a bug. He's like he's a disease. He is a disease. I literally, wait. I make the Leet shows? I make the Leet shows? Steel Samurai, mine, RTFC, read the film credits. Is this the director? Okay. Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry. You look so... No. Quite alright, really. It's fine. I'm not... Bro, what does bro look like? Hank Hill? Excuse me? Hank Hill looks 100% better than this. But... No. Closer inspection. Oh, I am not saying that. I am not saying it. Hey, do you do a lot of cosplay or because that costume, I don't know how to say that word, how to say that. R0X0, does anybody know how to say this? God, R... Somebody please tell me how to say this. I literally don't know how to say this. Detective is heavily in the lead, that's how. I think it's supposed to be rocks. Roxors? You're drooling. Ew. You've triggered my creative powers. Oh, can I, like, shove his head in a dumpster? Pink Princess. I want to shove this man so deep into a dumpster. I want to grab him by the back of the throat and just throw him into one. I don't even want to, like, force him to take a shower because he's beyond saving. The sequel series to Steel Samurai, Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. He'd probably just enjoy that. Aww. Princess? Why is it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Do I have to talk to this man? Wouldn't it be funny if they actually made Pink Princess? I don't think they do. I don't remember them ever talking about it. Do I have to talk to him the day of the crime? So, who is this? This is the creator, but he's not the director or the producer, right? He's just the creator. Or is he like one of the others? Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who you dudes are. That security lady told you about us, huh? Okay, so he is one or the other. That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run through for an action scene in the morning. Oh, so this is the director. Okay. Then a meeting from... Oh, yeah, because they said the producer was a woman. Then the meeting from lunchtime in Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy, I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. T-bone steak, was it? Literally don't know how to say this. Yes, I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does sex stars mean? Don't. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon until after 4 with the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Looks like detective it is. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at about 2:30. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. About the producer who was at the meeting with you? Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary, though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from about noon to 4 p.m. the whole time. Bigwigs. Who exactly are the bigwig people you keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors, also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right about noon. Major tension. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geekers. They'd all be reliable witnesses. Okay, thank you for your time, sir. I don't want to be in your presence any longer. That's great, but answer any of my questions. I want to head back to Studio 2. Oh, okay. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. This place is deserted. Hick, what was that noise? It sounded like it came from the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? Answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. Not sure we should be barging in. It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No. There's probably one of the guards stationed at the main gate. But then, what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. Let us. Okay, so we have to go back to the main gate. Oh, she's back. Aha! You again. How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. Certainly got you. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out oh my god, they pulled out a spare Steel Samurai costume, told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I? A sweet little old lady wear a giant suit like that. Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw that there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. That would rule her out as the murderer. Anyway, know this, whippersnapper, this old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips is sealed. Sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. Starting now. 1, 2, 3. It's too much. Well, that's nice. Give me a key. Security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Hey, no touching. Aside. Okay, so how am I supposed to get the key then? About the kid you saw? If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Look at her eyes. She's serious. The director. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, I think she's losing it. Okay, so if I can't get the key, then I kind of need that. Is the girl somewhere around? Oh. Hey. Hey, wait! I bet he came in right through that drain. Hey, kiddo! What's your name? Sport? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. What? But you are a kid! Rude little brat. No way, that's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see any adults here, hippie fashion chick. Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. Gotta hand it to Maya, she's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody Hackins. Call me Kiddio again, and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. Oh yes, your plastic sword scares me, child. Steel Samurai, so you're a fan of the Steel Samurai. How dare you utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai's side. I'm your Huckleberry. You can't fool me. Okay, then what's the last line said said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Easy. Like some fries with that. Not bad, kiddio. Watch it. What are they doing? Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? See anything? Always. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you losers. What? Wait, let me go. Come on. Something fell off the table when he bumped onto it. Or bumped into it. Bottle? Why was this sitting there, I wonder? Empty bottle found on the table in the employee area. The label reads sleeping pills. Ghost, you spelled Chow wrong and it hurts me. Chow is CHAO. Because it's like chaos. You hurt my soul. I know. You're so mean. Anyway, what was that kid saying? I saw everything. Okay. Well, he left through the storm drain. The drain where the fanboy came in. He didn't waste any time coming in either. Talk about cause and effect. Where's that old windbag? Brutally reduced. Hey! That was her! Stop! Whippersnapper! Yeah, that sounds like she's chasing after the boy. Natch! Oh, she tripped! That sure looks happy. Can I have the key now? Hey, Nick! Now's our chance! Check out the guard station! Yeah. Oh! This is it, Nick! The trailer key! Needed the trailer of Studio 2. We'll just be borrowing this. Right, Nick? Okay, so now we can go back to Studio 2. And I think examine the door. Yeah, I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened. Great, let's go, Nick. Seems eager all of a sudden. I'll let you first, Nick. Oh, not that eager. October 18th, Studio 2 trailer. In here. Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers, and, let's see. And who might you be? Vasquez, producer. Quite beautiful. See the crime. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder? Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. A script. Steel Samurai episode. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. We're getting nowhere fast. We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Vasquez? On TV. Every week. That's all I have to say. Nick! Telling us to go watch TV? The nerve of her! Hey, don't get mad at me. About the director? Salmonella, was it? Exactly what's his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I am looking at the script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Are all the people in the entertainment business this weird? Starting to look like it. Let's get out of here. Someplace else we haven't checked. Yeah. Wait. Yes? See Manila from this. Why do you have him do your errands? I don't think I like her. Don't cry. He'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him if we see him. Memo reads, bring me the script for episode 13. Okay, so this was literally no help. He was in, the Steel Samurai's room. Gotta examine. Boy area. He was in here. Hey, guy. The lady in Studio 2 needs this. Here, I got this from the producer. Bring me the script for episode 13. That one. Must have left it somewhere. Oh. My ass is pounded if I don't find it. Nick, I might be quicker to just look, or it might be quicker just to look in place. Then. Agreed. Okay, so I think I know where it is, because I think I saw it. I think it's in Studio 1. Inside Studio 1. I think it's this. Scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here, Nick. Pretty sure it's this. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. Oh, she already said this. Maya, take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he left it somewhere? Found it, Nick! The script! Why is it so dirty? Oh. Great work. Script was placed in pocket. Okay, so now we have to go back and talk to the lady. Video 2. Move to inside the trailer. Present script. There you go. Here, we found your script. Oh. The script was handed to D. Vasquez. Not gonna talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading. Just you hold on! What is the big idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you even know who we are? Ours as lawyers? Right. Am I a suspect? No, it's just... Well, no, just... You wanted to know about the day of the murder? Yes. Anything could tell us... Anything you could tell us would be a big help. Oh, there was a meeting here at noon. Yes, with the director and people from the network? Correct. Now listen close. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to studio. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? Path was... Path? I accidentally... Wait. Blocked path was the tree that was on the sidewalk. The day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked? You saw Mr. Monkey, correct? Mr. Monkey? Oh, right, that. What a name. Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after. It was after 4 by the time the path was unlocked. Shh. Everyone in this trailer was stuck here. The path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer, stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have reached studio. What? True. Crane came just after 3 to move the head. We called some people to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story. But wait, what if the hell? What if the head fell after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio 1. Pretty. The time of death. Very well. That's Miss Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, ook, ook. That's always with the ooking. Is a monkey, after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. It stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. Path was blocked from 2:15 until after 4. Therefore, we are innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30. Goodbye. Mr. Monkey's head data was added to the court record. Do, Nick. There isn't anyone else who could, besides WP, who could have killed Hammer. Over. We're finished. Sure doesn't look good. So we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Main gate. To the office. October 18th, Wright and Co-Law offices. What? Shut of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. It's not tight. Watertight, and we don't have any promises. They're looking pretty grim. A little early to be giving up, don't you think? Got one lead. Oh, it's Mia. Shit. I didn't know who was talking, so I didn't know what voice to use. Mia, it's you. What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right, wait. I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What do you mean by we have one lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. But no way am I telling you losers. I don't know. Didn't sound like he was gonna help us much. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to the side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before. I think I know what to do. But we have to find him first. Don't I? I have to find him first and then I can do it. Because, like, I do have something he'd want. October 18th, Global Studios main gate. She been running everywhere? What's wrong? Snapper. She's been chasing that boy this whole time. And I catch him? Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching. Hostage now, Whippersnapper. Hostage? What's the hostage? What did you steal from him? What about this hostage? That boy was running away. He dropped this and ran. Come back. For this. Kinda hard to understand her with all the huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we give him that. I did not read what was said. I think I was asking for the item. I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? A trade? I don't think I do. Actually, I met with the director just now. Ugh, heart. Oh, it feels so good. Is she okay? I go. I'd like to visit that place where poor Hammer died. Right. She was saying she wanted to visit the studio. Can I just take him? Can I just be like, hey, do you want to come see the studio with us? What happened to the boy? Again, I'll lay him flat. A violent old lady. Hey. He's probably not in the studio. But the only place was we need to find the kid. So I'm going to assume that. Oh, I didn't mean to go back and. What am I doing? Outside Studio 1. Main gate. I already talked to her. I don't have anything she would want, I don't think. Unless it's the key. Be like, hey, you dropped this, do you want it? In exchange for it, I'll give you the, you give me the thing. February 18th, Global Studios employee area. Kid's back. Hey! Hey, you! Wait a sec! Is that the boy? Yeah, his name is Cody Hackins. He ran into the dress. October 18th, Global Studios dressing room. Sure to somewhere. Found you. Damn it. It's getting away. Come back. There. Back. How did she... There. Would you mind helping us out? Please. I'm Cody. Cody? I'm Mia. Mia Faye. Nice to meet you. Yo. And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? You can take it from here. I'm not sure I'm qualified. What happened, kid? So, do you know anything about what happened here? Can you tell me more, please? I don't know nothing. Persuasion is necessary. Bribe. Steel Samurai is pretty cool. I think he's the, bomb. Huh. What a lemur like you know about Steel Samurai. Hey, watch the attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid. Okay, so I know where I need to go. Because any self-respecting, like, fan, like, I guess self-respecting is not the way to put it. Any fanboy of anything would kill for the autograph of somebody involved in the show they want, the show they like, especially kids. October 18th, Detention Center. Guess Mr. Powers isn't questioning. Oh, try again another day. That is not what I wanted. Can I give her the key? Be like, hey, you dropped this. I'm borrowing this, just so you know. Oh, okay. Just be sure to give it back. Not as demanding, but she's exhausted. Okay, so that was not what she wanted. Damn it, dude. I don't have anything to give the kid. Because I was like, oh, wouldn't an autograph be what he would want? I could be like, hey, kid, you should talk to me. Here's an autograph from the Steel Samurai. But, apparently he's not around. I have enough information to make a case. Okay, so that's not what I want. I have to stay at the studio. Oh, kid's in here. Okay, so that... Wait, wasn't this bag open? Mr. Powers' bag. Phoenix, it's not polite to look through other people's belongings. Hey, don't look at me. That's your sister. Box of snacks on the table and some cans of soda. They're all empty. But Maya isn't here to see this. She'd be devastated. Sorry, what was that about Maya? Oh, nothing. Taylor's suits, personal clothes. Someone was sleeping here. Okay, so none of this is what I need, and I can't talk to him if I don't have something to give him. I already talked to her about everything. I don't have... I can't be like, hey, you should come. I can't just, like, put in a prompt for, like, hey, come to the studio with me. Like, I know that's what she wants. Because it's like, they say it's like We need to get this. So we need to start with her because I need to give back the... I have to give her something, but I don't know what. Wait, doesn't she want to go into the studio, but she can't? What about the key card? Hey, that's a card to Studio One. Right, a key card to Studio One. It's a poor hammer. Is it? I'd... Is... Man. Don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag? Studio One isn't my turf. You'd let me borrow it, then. If I gave her the card, I won't be able to get back into Studio One. I don't need to go into Studio One anymore, right? I've already seen everything. Why don't you let her borrow it? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Oldbag. The card was lent to Miss Oldbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnapper. You take this, and we're even, deal? This. Samurai card? Sneaky kid dropped it. I figured it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you. I might have use for this. This might be the hostage she was talking about. Okay, so I did have something I could give her. Right. I'm off. Goes. Going off towards the studio. Okay, so now I can go to the employee area. The dressing room. Hey, kid, I have your thing. Cody, do these look familiar? Hey! What you are! Okay, even I know what you are means, and that's sad. You are, you know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. And for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this if you help me. But that's my card! By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you're dumb. Teach kids in school these days. On a physics? Whatever. I don't need that card. What? I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble? You want to trade? Find me a really rare card. Be rare? Oh, what if I have power sign the card? You mean something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain rare cards. Come on. Man, for an adult, you're dumb. Yum, rare. I feel like we're talking about steaks. Hey. I'm still convinced I need to have him sign something, but he's gone. Back to the studio. Man, I thought I would be back in court by this time. I'm still wandering around. Outside Studio One. I don't know where I would... I can't get into Studio One anymore. Because I gave the card... so... In here. October 18th, Studio 2 trailer. Oh, hi. Hello, what brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yeah? Yeah, girl that was with you. That's a little different. Right? Is she even the same person as before? No. She's the same as always. Same as always. Okay. Okay. You don't happen to have a rare card, do you? You seen that boy? Nope. You missed it, though. Security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's old Windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fists back at the guard station. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yeah, really terrible loss for the studio. But his popularity has been waning recently, right? That's true. Again, after what happened. After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? No, what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. What happened? Wait, now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer? I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't be the one to tell you. Why do I feel like this is being covered up somehow? Okay, so that's not the information I needed. Do you know anything about this? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. A complete set? Yeah, a set of one of each card. Wait. That's it! That's the card I need! You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. Please, I beg you, please trade with me. Trade with you? Yes, trade cards. Look, I even have an ultra rare premium card. Oh, I found out who had the card. Trade me, huh? Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? Why is everybody getting so excited about it? Yes, trade the card, Phoenix. You don't understand why it's so important. Really? Thank you. Then this is for you. Ultra rare premium card. And there she goes. Doesn't doing good things make you feel great? Yeah, that does. Okay, well, there's the card I needed. That's not where I thought I was gonna find it. I figured I could have him sign it or something. Outside Studio 1. Then we need to go to main gate. Employee area. Dressing room. Hey, guess what, kid? Here's your card. See this card? Yeah, so wait, that's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need. Such a TCG collector. I do. I collect a lot of cards. I collect Pokemon cards. I collect I collect two like main series of cards. So I collect Pokemon and Final Fantasy cards. I have some Magic cards, but like it's nothing special. But I've got these massive collections of these cards, and so I know the TCG terminology and all that kind of stuff. Come on, give it to me, please. You've got to give it to me. Oh, I've never seen him so excited. Okay. Right, okay, how about a trade? You're on. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw an evil magistrate to boot. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information. You sure? Fine by me. The ultra rare premium card was given to Cody. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. Something about something that could help us. We can have him take the stand tomorrow. All right. What happened? You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. See anything cool? Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that what Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too. I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information after all out of him. You like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool. Yes. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions and his life. I am being lectured by a grade schooler on life. You like him too, don't ya? Me, yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. But you know what I don't love is bots in my chat. No, thank you. Lovely to meet you. Bye-bye. So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. Okay. He's a good fighter. I gotta think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. I guess. I don't know. I don't talk about, like, action shows much. I know, like, when I used to work at Build-A-Bear, I used to have to talk about, like, kids' TV shows a lot with, like, little kids, but most of the stuff that I ended up talking about was things like Paw Patrol. And, like, you didn't really need to know anything about Paw Patrol to be able to talk about Paw Patrol, you know? Like, I've never seen an episode of it, but, like, if I asked a little kid, it's like, oh, who's your favorite Paw Patrol character? It was really easy to build a conversation off of that. Because more often than not, they answered, like, the same three. It was either Chase, some kids said Marshall, and then lots of little girls said Sky. Very rarely would kids give me a different answer. Because I think those are, like, the three front runners. Sometimes little girls would say Everest, I guess. Or Liberty. Liberty, especially after the movie came out, but it was usually Sky. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always! Check this out! It's my fan album! Samurai scrapbook. That's so cute. All pictures of Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. Stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. I got them all. I never miss one. A perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera. Oh, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? It's The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with the digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one. Well then, I'm happy to accept. Thank you. Path to Glory contains photos of various battle scenes from the Steel Samurai that he has won. What's with the people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. See, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day? I got here that day around 2. I came in through the woods out back so that the old lady wouldn't see. Got kind of lost, though. Was there for maybe half an hour or so. Then I got to the studio, and after that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used the samurai spear, like he always does. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast I got scared. I went home after that. I see. It must have been hard for you. And you say those nice things, but it's so obvious that you aren't speaking from the heart. Right, Mia? Yes? I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. Rector has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. The only person left who could have been is Will Powers. Yet this is kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client was likely be guilty for sure. So call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one. Not so fast, pal. I heard everything. This boy here's a key witness. He's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Woo. Didn't go so well. Back to 0 leads. Serious handicap in court. What gonna do, Mia? I really need to be going. And don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come to trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? You really believe that Powers is innocent? Yeah? Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great, thanks, Mia. See you soon. To be continued. That took so much longer than I thought. I finally take a drink of my drink. My throat is killing me. All the smoke in the air is like going my face. A bunch of wildfires somewhere that all the smoke's getting blown out into my area. The air quality is really bad. My nose is all stuffed up. My throat's having a problem. Ugh. Okay. Day 3. Trial. October 19th. 9:42 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Mr. Wright? Yeah? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Next. Client is now practically a man walking. Perhaps that's why I'm feeling particularly him. There's no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Mr. Powers is truly innocent. He should be able to find something to overlook the evidence to prove it. Looked. Find something to today. That or lose the trial. Easy. October 19th, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom Number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Will Powers. Prosecution is ready, and the defense is ready. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studio. Today, I would like to show evidence proving that that they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Sure, if I'll be offendedly that producer. Prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai. Noob. There we go. I was like, wait. I had to like look at that for a second. Salmonella. I'm a director. Television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court of the events of that day. Start by picking his testimony. Powers is innocent. You know what that means. Someone in that trailer on that day did. Right. I'm putting on the pressure. Witness testimony. The day of the murder. I was at the studio from around 9 in the morning. During that, or around 9 in the morning. During that morning, I was, I was doing an action scene run. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch at the employee area. Thank you! Thank you, Husky! 8 months! I hear that everyone else ate lunch at the employee area, but I had a meeting in Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During that meeting, well, I'm sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. Time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. According to your testimony, you were in the meeting that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Let's see. I don't hear anything wrong. 9 in the morning. Action scene run-through is correct. Took more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. That's not true. Because there were plates for lunch, like, in front of the trailer. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? I'm not. It must have been tough. Yes. Something seem odd about that? Yes. Yeah, it does seem odd, now that you mention it. Mr. Manila. Huh? What do you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plate, the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? No. Good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. Oh, but I did eat after all. T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah. Well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Really a man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much. So, when exactly did you eat? I took 1 break during that meeting. I, wolfed it down then. Until an image will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. I took a break in that meeting. That contradicts his testimony. I'll press them on 1 more bit. Okay, so no one left their chairs. But if you took a break, then everyone left their chairs. You didn't take a single break. Well, yeah. That a 1. He's sweating so much about, I wonder. Had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press him harder because he took a break. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate a T-bone steak during a break? Oh. Well. Mr. Manila, what is this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. They took a break. One of them must have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call the witness to testify to the court about his break. Well, Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Oh, he's not impressed. Oh no, Edgeworth is laughing. The break. Yeah. FWIW? My god, what does that mean? FWIW? I don't know what this means. We took a break. Okay. It was only 15 minutes. 15. That's 13 in base 2. Not enough time for someone to say, commit a murder in Studio 1. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. I think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on the table. Oh, right. Another one of D. Vasquez's plates. D. Vasquez. There. Eat a T-bone steak in 50 quite a feat. Not enough time. Sure it is. Why is that? That's only just an... Wait. I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through his meals pretty fast. Well, I was facing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. Even if I did take my time enough to eat that kind of... Even I have to take my time. My god. Whatever. Well, Phoenix. Testimony was too short to wring anything useful information out of it. What to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio One in that. Oh, right. Is that all? How am I supposed to prove that? What time exactly did you take the break? I'd say it was about 2:30 or so until 2:45? 2:30! That's the time of death! He could have gone to Studio One back. Guess it's possible time, yes? But if this was blocking the path at 2:15... Not enough time. This is barely a testimony. He was there. The problem is that the picture was taken at 2, and this fell at 2:15. But he's saying that the break was at 2:30. He said it was at 2:30, 2:45. So I have to present something there, clearly. But what? The autopsy report? No. Dude, I don't know. Now I'm worried. I'm saving. Picture? Oh my god, I don't know. The music stops if you get it right. Wait, but this didn't happen last time. Testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in this trial, or in the trailer, had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio One. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting that one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One. Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Yes. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, the murder is clearly possible. I suppose you might say that. Right, I've got the judge thinking now. For a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Edgeworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. Court record. Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4, the path was blocked between the studios. Mrs. Monkey's head had fallen across the path. Wait, Mrs. Monkey? I thought it was Mr. Monkey. Right. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkey had barred the way. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. Counter argument? What? What do you mean? I believe we've seen enough evidence. I'd like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. Wait, did I lose? Very well, the court's opinion on this case is as followed. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, none other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All is lacking decisive evidence that he is who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid that we have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we have indeed a decisive witness. Sorry, I had to drink. And drink some water. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw everything when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. We'll have order. Girl, you waited to tell me that for almost 2 hours? Had to leave for a bit to Nobody else told me for 2 hours? That would have been really good to know. No. We have like 2 hours of the stream where there's no game audio. We're lucky that nobody has any voice lines. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Didn't notice. December 19th, 11:04 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. What do you do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... Sorry. I guess I was wrong. Mia? Tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was still a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. People in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. Wrong. There is. What's gonna happen to me? Kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You know, samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. October 19th, 11:15 a.m., District Court number 4. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Powers. Prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tenure years and this is a murder case, we agree that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking a moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. He's so short! Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Right. A guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. He's so short. Okay, there he is. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around. Edgeworth's getting bullied by a kid. Yeah. Answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you! It's the nice lady! I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is gonna be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you are speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness. I mean, Cody. I wonder why he's nice with her. I can only wonder. I guess there's technically 2 reasons why I would say that there's 2 reasons. One, because I feel like kids are more likely to answer like questions when women ask them, just because, you know, moms and stuff. I feel like kids just generally, I think, are more like comfortable around women, so there's like that factor, but also he's having trouble with this gentle thing. Mature women, you could say, yeah. There's the mature women aspect, but there's also just like having worked with children for a long time, I know that they're generally more receptive to women around them than men, just because I think it's, I don't know if it's like a biology is not the way to put it. I don't know if it's just like a social thing where it's just like, oh, ladies, like my mom or my teacher or like my grandma or like things like that. Like they're more receptive to being talked to by women than they are men. Because we did have guys work at the store that I worked at for a while, and I can definitely say they were significantly more comfortable with us than they were our guys, especially some of our larger guys, because we had some guys that were so tall. Like, they used to have to, like, crouch down to talk to people, to talk to kids. Like, they would just have to, like, flat out, like, sit on the floor, because it made them less intimidating to kids, because they were so big. They were so tall. Like, we had these 2 guys that were, like, one was, I think, like, 5'10", and the other one was, like, 6 foot. Psychological pathology? Kinda, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what it is, like, what it technically is called or whatever, but, like, it's just, children are more likely to associate safety with women, I think. So they're more likely to talk to them. It's like an instinct thing. You were present, or you were at Global Studio on the day of the incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps there with a beard over there? Just, Mr. Edger, I would prefer bearded gentlemen. He wants to be called Mr. Edgeworth, and the judge wants to be called Bearded Gentleman. Very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly prohibited in the courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission, if that is possible. Wait, so you're saying that you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, though. But I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix. I wonder if he had that camera out on the day of the murder. Better make a note of that in the court. Edgeworth can't even win an argument against a child. I love that he's like a prosecutor. Like, he's over here. Like, he's supposed to be big, tough, scary prosecutor that, like, always puts bad guys behind bars by, like bringing all this evidence forward and questioning people. But, like, the second that he has to actually question somebody in court, nobody listens to him. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court what you saw on the day of the incident. Witness his account, poor Edgeworth. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and I went to the studio that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady couldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. Will you be getting the Edgeworth game? When it comes out, absolutely. Because I've never even played the original Edgeworth game. Like, I think it was a DS game, but, like, I've never seen a copy of it before. Like, I've never seen an English copy of it. Because I flat out didn't know that it ever got localized. I straight up thought it was Japanese only. And so I saw on Steam that they had it listed as, like, a pre-order thing, and I'm like, oh, so they are gonna finally localize it. And so, yeah, I'm gonna... Was it localized? Somebody told me last time that it was that the first one was localized, but the second one wasn't. But I've never seen the first one in English. I've never seen a copy of it. I've never, like... I feel like all of, like, the translated ones that I've seen have been, like, fan translations, and they were always online. They were never, like, actually, like, physical game cartridges, you know? Like, I'm not actually sure. I was told it was, but I don't actually know if that's true. So when I saw that they were gonna localize it and put it onto Steam, I got pretty excited, because I'm like, oh, I can finally play the Edgeworth game! I got kind of lost, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out of the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked right before my eyes, and then out came a bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. And my camera with me, it would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Isn't that different than what he said yesterday? Didn't he say that he saw it and then ran away? Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination, but please be gentle. Remember that you're talking to a child. It is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Account. Okay, so that's fine. Found a map on the internet. Went to the studio. Went through the woods off the path so the lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. Did you notice anything unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but the head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio. Wait. Can I get him to tell me what time he went to the studio? Was that day the first time you had been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling. Right, please continue. Chill, Pops. Getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez. Okay, so the lady wouldn't catch me. I want to know if he knew what time it was. Off the path. Yeah, you know how the studio are in a valley there? If you get off the path a little, there's the woods. That's where I was. That proves that somebody could have gone around the tree. Because he did. Going for the studio, I got kind of lost. I was in there for about 30 minutes. You got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. And I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happens next? There he was. Okay, I want to see what he has to say about all of these things. You saw the Steel Samurai. Yeah, he was standing in front of the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. Let's see, what then? What sort of bad guy was it? A guy. Person, kind of tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. Kind of far away. Being awfully vague. Samurai took him down. What happened to the bad guy? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit. Like, he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yeah, I suppose he was. If I had my camera with me, I would have been a good shot. Okay, so if you had your camera, you mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really. I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Next, remember he's a child. Use gentle words but firm. Easy for you to say. Wanted to see the Steel Samurai just once. But if he's been to the studio, wouldn't he have seen him before? You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do! I've taped every show. I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh. My dad always takes me. Poor, poor dad. Found the map on the internet. Okay, tell me about that. Oh no, I've already said that. Okay, Okay, so the thing is though that we asked him about the monkey, right? We asked him if he saw the monkey. Did you see anything unusual? He said the head wasn't busted. He told us yesterday he got here at 2. He got to the studio at 2, but then he got lost for 30 minutes. Which would contradict when the monkey head fell down. But that's not right. Ugh. Lost in the woods. I want to say it's something wrong with this statement here. Because of the, you didn't notice the monkey head, but... Busted. You went straight to the studio. I wish he could tell me what time. No, because he came in through the woods. He didn't pass under the gate. When the camera take a picture of him if he went that way. The problem is that Well, wait, no. Because Oldbag did say that there was the first photo was of him, wasn't it?
Hold it!
Where was the Steel Samurai? Where's the studio located? Okay, so... here's the studio. So this is where he's talking about, this pathway right here. Because, the way to the second studio... Oh, wait, no, this is the gateway. So we're talking about this area right here. Because the monkey head was right here in the pathway of Studio 2. And then this is where the camera was. But he came in through the woods. There was, but I don't think he said what woods way. But yesterday, we had the lady told us that there were 2 pictures, one of which was of the kid. But that's not really a contradiction, that just tells us that he was there. I went through the woods off the path so that that old lady couldn't catch me. But if I press it, does it say where he came from? Off the path. Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's a woods. That's where I was. He doesn't bring his camera with him literally everywhere, so... I'm gonna lose anyway. I want to reset my health real quick. I want to reset it anyway, so... We're gonna just run through the, oh no, he's been found guilty, because I want to, reload. Okay, so we are back here. I had to press on this, which causes this to happen. We're running through this really quick. want to lose those points. So I'm not going to say it was somebody in the studio. We gotta go quick. Summer, please, I'm not done taking notes. Well, I like... Hold on. Hi. We're just heading back to something that we saw, that we were at earlier. I'm getting my health back because I messed up earlier really badly. Summer's the professor that moves too fast in the slideshow. I hate those people. I hate those professors. Like, okay, moving on. And it's like, you understand? Moving on. It's like, but I've only gotten like 2 sentences of your notes down. Please stop. Please let me. Some kid, like, I was in a class where like I had a teacher that was like that, where he just set up his like phone to like rest against his computer. Yeah, and then the slides aren't available online. He set up his phone to rest up against the back of his computer, and he recorded all of the notes, because we wouldn't spend very long on notes, so it wasn't like he was recording for like an entire hour. So he would record that stuff, and then a lot of people I know have just started taking pictures of the slides. Like, the second it changes, they take a picture of it so they can keep it. But Professor, I've only written down the theory of relate. Yeah, people have gotten pretty good at whipping their phones out in class and immediately taking pictures of slides the second that they come up, so that they can have them for later. There are some professors, I think, that might not let us do that, like, later on, because I know that, like, there are some professors that are not as cool about, like, having phones out in class, but, like, if I need to be able to take notes, you can shut up. I just had to learn how to write quickly and legible. I know how to write pretty quickly and take notes pretty well. Like, I don't have bad handwriting, so I'm fine. I mean, like, I can have bad handwriting if I'm really not caring, but... I know back in college we would ask in the beginning of the semester. Okay, so this is where we were. We're looking for... I swear to God, my first year of college's notes are useless. I can't read them. I tried really hard to take, like, concise notes. Like, good, like, legible, concise notes. If we record, if we can record or take pictures or whatnot, people don't even ask anymore at my college, because there are some professors that are really super sticklers about that, but then they, like, fly through slides and you can't get into notes, so they'll do it anyway. So this is not important. I feel like it has something to do with his camera. It has something to do with the head or the camera. But wait, didn't he literally say that he carries it everywhere? I meant to press, but I accidentally went forward. If you had your camera? Oh, whoops. Woo. You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? So then does it have something to do with the camera? I'm gonna try it. Cody, what you just said seems a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Push pressure on. What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. Yes. I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studio. You didn't bring it, did you? Or you did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cool are you to terrorize a child so? I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean by a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? It's a bully? So you did have a camera. What did you use, did you use this camera? Well, why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well, please testify to the court that you were too busy watching. What I saw. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I didn't take my eyes off of it. Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy and wait. Then the bad guy stopped moving. It's so strong. The samurai rules. Oh, is that all? That was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. He gave us the book. I had the camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. He goes for the samurai, or he goes for the bad guy and wham, and then the guy stopped moving. Being deliberately vague. Press him on the facts. Find out what he saw. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so what did you see? So you're watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away. Not even once. Oh. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Okay, so what does wham mean? So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. What happened next? Then the bad guy stopped moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? I keep accidentally pressing that, sorry. Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, 'cause the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick, and a samurai punch, and chop, and slap, and something like that. But, wasn't he stabbed? There's something vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. See this. Hold on. Pressing too hard, the judge might make my TV things. Sit back and see how the rest of it goes. Actually, no, I should. Okay, so hold on. We're gonna press. And then we're gonna... Why wasn't the bad guy moving? How did he do that? Because the thing is that he was stabbed. He wasn't hit. Press him. Cody? What? Things bothering me. But you said before that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? That you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated he quite clearly saw... You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this, Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order. Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing. Thank you so much for the follow, hun. Lovely to meet you. Like, it's classless. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Thank you! Actually, if you look down below in the stream, there are commands in the chat that you can put in that make it do little things. If you wanna play around. Couldn't watch it. He was watching something else or show the evidence. I don't have any evidence. So let's go with he couldn't watch it. Because he couldn't watch it. How can you calmly watch a murder taking place? Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight, like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. Good shoot, okay. Watching something else. He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could have possibly distracted the boy from seeing his idol? Okay, so I do have something in evidence. No evidence? Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? He's still learning how to use it? So he didn't know how to take a picture? So he was trying to figure out how to use the camera? What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that. Oh! Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else than at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Puffs? You got a thing for picking on little kids. Pressing. Not picking. Job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize that there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there's only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received the camera, you weren't used to using it yet. You missed the climax of the fight, correct? No, Phoenix? I'll bet you anything. You can testify again. He is hiding more than that. Me admit, business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera and why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. No photo? No bitches? No photos? No photos? Mia from Beyond the Grave. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So he held up my camera and took a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. All that happened. Damn, so what do you mean? Just no photos? Oh, it's just a command. So you just put an exclamation point and then one of the little chat commands into the next to it. So like Zero showed you earlier, he put in like, let me do flower. I'll show you flower here. They're just underneath the stream, so you can take a look at them. Uh-oh, 2 of them went through at once. So like that's happy. I don't know if, and then there's flower. So just any of the little commands, you just type them into the chat and they go through. It's not a redeem. You can do it at any time. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Okay, so... Lens wouldn't open, so I missed it. That's all that happened. That cannot be all that happened. That's all. Yeah, I told you, I didn't take a picture. Ooh! Thank you, Oni! It says subscribe to tier 1 for 6 months in advance. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oni! Thank you! That's so sweet of you! Really not take a picture, not even one. You have to wait! You have to wait until my birthday stream! I'm playing the world's dumbest game for my birthday stream. I know because I went through a poll. I'm gonna poll it one more time in the Discord just to be safe, but I know what series of games I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be playing these lame games that I find entertaining. Goat Simulator? No. So, the questions that I had you guys answering earlier. Hold on, let me finish this up real quick. Listen, Cody Hackins, I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey. How did you know? Me through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Oh. It's great. I took a picture. Perhaps change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? Okay, so... We'll let this pause here for just a second. So, those of you that have been around for a little while might know that some of my favorite kinds of games growing up was I really liked management games. Management games are, for those of you that are not aware of that subject, that genre of games, think of, do any of you know what Diner Dash is? Diner Dash is also kind of old at this point, but like Diner Dash is considered a management game. It's basically, it's like, it's a time management where you have to complete a bunch of tasks during like small levels, things like that. There's a company on Steam that still makes Diner Dash style games today. And I have a couple of them. I don't have all of them, but I don't have nearly all of them, but I have a couple of them. So what I was having you guys do earlier when you guys were picking professions is that the way that this company does them is they do them like bad soap operas. So they have like the actual gameplay and then they have bad soap operas to go with them. And so I was having you guys pick which terrible soap opera genre we're gonna be exploring. And I just, because it's my birthday, I want to play a style of game that I really enjoy, which is management style games, because I'm really lame. I've always been really good at them. I've been playing them since I was really little, and so I wanted to do just something I find really entertaining for my birthday. And then also just because I think that the games are like, they're not horrible, but they kind of make you like want to crawl into yourself a little bit going, oh, it's so cringy, you know? So like, I thought it would be fun. So I know exactly which one we're gonna do because everybody decided on detective for this one. However, I will rerun the poll in the Discord just to be sure so that we can get as many votes as possible. I just have to figure out how to do the poll in my Discord. I was trying to do it earlier and I couldn't remember how. But there's their context for what I was having you guys vote on. It's for my birthday stream. And that birthday stream is going to be on, I think I put it for the 17th. And consult the planner. I think I set it up for the 17th because it has to be slightly before my birthday because my birthday I'm going to be in class. Yeah, I have it set up for Saturday the 17th. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. But yeah, so that's what we're doing for my birthday. I held up my camera, the lens wouldn't open. I took a few shots, but I erased them. Why? You erased them? Yeah. Oh, thank you, Clueless. I can't tell. No, not Clueless. Classless. I can read. It's Classless. I'm so sorry, honey. Why would you erase the pictures of your beloved samurai? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? But his notebook. He said he keeps pictures of every single one of them. He takes pictures and he keeps pictures of every single one of the final blows, so why would he erase this one? Cody? What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it up with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Oh, right. Was it you? What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. I've got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Eh? Did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? What exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has ever won. I see. Don't you find this a little odd, Your Honor? Among all his photos, or among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. You're right. Have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would have expected to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. Wait. Go away. Next. We finally discovered the truth. And what the truth is. Are you sure about this? We actually... Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is... Tell them, Vienna. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what's going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos that he took? Steel Samurai didn't win? I can only think of one reason, Your Honor. Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted the photos. I mean, the Steel Samurai lost? Cody? I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. Oh, wait! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone ever. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything within his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could have been defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet, to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. I will have an order. Witness, Cody. Is that true? Did you see? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. That day you saw the Steel Samurai fight, or lose a fight, right? Okay, you're right. Steel Samurai fell down, and he didn't move. Order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What is this all about? There was no victim? Steel Samurai was the victim, and Hammer was the victim. The Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what is really happening, then it's actually quite simple. In the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell on the ground and laid still. In other words, the Steel Samurai wasn't the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in the costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I am saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present in the action run-through scene that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But, wait, hadn't Mr. Hammers gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought, but remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor Hammer? No. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back into the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a photo of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. Get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving. Strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. A photo on my digital camera. What? Show us quickly. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now. Sure. This is it. Well, this is a little hard to say. I'm afraid it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry. This doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia, what? Get that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. Photo is all the evidence we need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see the photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we put him in this photo. Is there? Wait! That's Studio 2! Your Honor, look at this. The gate. May I draw your attention to the number on the gate? Number? Oh, yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. What is all this about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on the gate of the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Show to the judge where the murder took place. Studio 2. It's an S? No. Up on the top. On the top of the gate was a 2. Here at Studio 2. See, that would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. So, like... Oh, I don't have a picture of it. There's a 2, I promise. So I just pointed out that it's a large S. I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path was blocked? The path to the trailer was blocked, so we've heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to the Studio 2 before that time. I suppose that would be the case. Remember Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet it was actually the reverse that was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the ones with the access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was being held at that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Murder. Defense makes the following claims. Scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole the Steel Samurai costume and then went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim. Why would he steal the Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting that he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me the proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. The pill bottle? I have proof. You do. You do, Mr. Wright? Oh, now they're so surprised suddenly. I'm less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that he stole the pills? This is it, an empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area, the same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, slept the entire afternoon. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. In a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions yet, but there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. This bottle? Yeah, well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. Was you right? Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. The empty bottle was given to the judge. The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we purposely thought. Steel Samurai, seen by Miss Oldbag, may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not at Studio 1, but Studio 2. Those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai suit? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. It's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth, you will need to reconsider your stance on this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well, court is adjourned. October 19th, 2:47 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Oh, that was a close one. Saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. 2. Really? You both seemed so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Of course, we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. No, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow. Right. Thanks. To be continued. Okay. I have to go help get dinner ready. So this is actually a really good place to stop. Applause. Why are we applauding? Reinvestigation. Okay. I have to head out of here so that I can go eat. I'm gonna put up the poll one more time in the Discord so that you guys can pick what game we'll be playing for my birthday. I want you guys to have a pick in the subject matter. I'm just choosing the genre of game for getting through it. God, that took so much longer than I thought. I'm terrified of what the final case in this game is gonna look like, because the final case in this game I know is wrong. But for now, I'm gonna figure out how to set up a poll in Discord. And at some point tonight. But for now, I'm gonna head out so that I can go eat. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow for Persona. Persona's stream tomorrow is not going to be very long, just because I do have something to do later on in the afternoon. But so we're starting at 1. It's gonna be about a 2.5 to 2.5-ish hour stream, most likely just 2, just because I do have something I need to do. So I will see you guys tomorrow for Persona 3 Reload, and then I think I put in the schedule already for the next 2 weeks. However, I want you guys to take note about the schedule. I am having a lot of dental work done over the next couple of weeks, and I might have to reschedule a couple of streams, either because I'm going to be in pain or because I have appointments that are going to crop up out of nowhere. The next couple of weeks, I'm getting my bridge done for the front of my teeth, and so I am going to be out of commission on certain days, just because my dentist that is going to be doing this is an hour away, because I got transferred down to this clinic for this procedure. So not only is it an hour away from me, but also this procedure is not exactly going to be comfortable, and I'm going to be put onto a lot of Novocaine during those days, so I cannot stream. But certain appointments might be scheduled for different days that I'm not going to be able to stream for, so make sure you're keeping an eye on the Twitch schedule for the next few weeks, because that schedule is going to be the most accurate, because that's the only one that I can adjust. Just putting that out there for you guys to know, and so that you guys know what's going on. It's nothing particular. It's nothing like scary or serious. It's just that I have a lot of dental stuff that I'm doing over the next couple of weeks. I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys have a good night, good day, good morning, whatever it is for you. Go get water, go eat, go do something. Bye, guys!
Like a hand reaching for a handle, but to find that it was never there. Candidly, I can't handle knowing that it's all up in the air. I thought the world ended in March until I heard the doorbell ring. Can't keep from falling apart, but I'll glue back everything again. This can't be the end. This can't be the end. This can't be the end. This can't be the end of all that summer had to say. What little time has gone away. I'll glue it all back anyway. I'll glue it all back anyway. Like the wing of a sparrow.